Texas is a land of heroes, but Admiral Chester W. Nimitz is in a class all by himself. Nimitz was born in Fredericksburg in 1885. His father, tragically, died 5 months before Chester's birth, so the boy grew up with his mother and grandfather in his grandfather's hotel. His grandfather stood in as Chester's father figure, often telling him tales of his time as a Texas Ranger and as a German merchant marine. So it seems only natural that Chester chose a military career when he came of age. Nimitz graduated from the Naval Academy 7th in his class and quickly rose through the ranks, working with submarines and studying German diesel engines. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, FDR appointed Rear Admiral Nimitz to Admiral of the United States Pacific Fleet. While many battleships were destroyed or heavily damaged in the bombing, Nimitz still had the carriers and the submarine fleet to work with. He used these to launch a retaliatory strike on Japan by bombing Tokyo. While the raid was not as devastating as Pearl Harbor was, it still showed the Japanese that the U.S. was not out of the fight, not by a long shot. Nimitz next went toe-to-toe with the Japanese Navy at the Battle of the Coral Sea and prevented them from invading New Guinea. Then he met them at Midway and managed to pull out the first major Allied naval victory against the Japanese. It's considered the turning point of the war in the Pacific theater. Nimitz continued to help lead the Allied forces in the Pacific from Guadalcanal to Saipan, Guam, Iwo Jima, and Okinawa. And to top it all off, on September 2, 1945, Nimitz represented the United States as Japan formally surrendered on board the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. After World War II, Nimitz became a big supporter of the U.S. Navy switching over to nuclear submarines. Nimitz also served as regent for the University of California, where he was also professor of naval science for the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps from 1948 to 1965. From humble beginnings to helping save the world as leader of the largest fleet ever assembled, Admiral Chester W. Nimitz is truly one of the biggest characters of Texas history. Want more Texas history? Look us up, the Texas Center at Schreiner University.